What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing a game called Lethal League. This is basically tennis meets Smash Brothers meets dodgeball meets baseball, I guess. You have a little roster of characters here. I usually roll with Latch, the alligator crocodile-looking guy that you see right there. Basically, I'm going to try to talk over the gameplay instead of talking and playing at the same time because I'm afraid that I will not be able to pay attention. So we're going to run through the basics of the game here before I show you like a full match. The first set of bars you see at the top there is your life. Every time you get hit with the ball, you lose 1 bar. First one to run out obviously loses. The second bar down, that's filling up as I keep doing the same thing over and over, is your special meter, which basically if you get 4 hits in a row in one life, round, whatever, you can do your special attack, which for the alligator guy is me grabbing the, biting the ball like that and spitting it out when he's ready. And basically, as I get into the next match I'm going to show you guys, I will talk about the rest of the game here. So towards the end of the story mode, you fight yourself, but this is usually the best fight for me, where it's like the most out of control, crazy nonsense going on. It starts off a little slow there. But so basically, the only other thing that you really need to watch in this game is at the bottom, is the big number in the middle is basically the speed of the ball. Every time you see one of us hits it, that number usually goes up. Along with that, there are the, coming off where the number is, there's those colored, like, volume bar kind of things. I'm not sure what we would call them, I guess equalizers or volume level or something. But every time you hit the ball, that meter goes up slower and slower. Slower and slower. So basically, as it starts building up here, you can see that we're going back and forth more. There's more of a rally with the ball, where I'm hitting it at him, he freezes it like that, hits it back at me, and that's where being able to watch that bar at the bottom comes into play, because you want to be able to time it so right when they get rid of the ball is when you're swinging, just so that you're not going to get hit afterwards. You can pretty much just rally the shot back at him, keep the speed going, and eventually beat him. Like I eventually, he beat me there. Blends together when it's like the shadow match thing. But, yeah, so like right there with that bite was when I used my super to grab the thing. There's some other modes in this game too you can check out. This mode is point mode. It's kind of the same thing, only instead of losing lives, you're going to the first 8 points. This is kind of maybe one of the more fun ones that are in the game. There's another one about to see, wait for it, here. There's Tacky Mode, which is basically 2-on-2, like point modes 1v1v1. Tag team, there's 2 people in each team. Same rules apply. You can't hit your teammate with the ball, but you can keep it building up between you and your teammate. And of course, every good game needs multiplayer, which is supposed to be the main part of this game. So there's a couple of other little modes in multiplayer too. There's one that I saw that's kind of like point mode, but there's just targets on the sides of the screen. And when you can't actually get hit by the ball, you can just try to keep swinging the ball at the targets on the side. And once the multiplayer boots up here, we can take a look at it. Yep, once we find the game here, we can look at some of the multiplayer modes. You know, the online part is supposed to be a big part of this game, because the single player part is kind of easy once you start getting used to the characters. So, we'll just keep waiting here. Any minute now. Well, I guess this won't be happening. I have played this before. As you can see, if you play the game at the wrong time, there isn't much of an online component right now, but the game itself is pretty fun if you get in a match. So thanks for watching, guys. Lates.